Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Alright, so there's a backpack over there. Go over there first. Damn it.
All units, we have reports of a car crash. Civilians are trapped.
Oh, plushie.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Oh, I want one of those. I want to have one of those right on my desk.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Oh, look, there's a crime.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was...
Oops. I didn't mean to cut off Spider-Man's narration, but... I did. Ow.
Somebody shoot him!
Oops.
Here's your stuff!
Okay. Now what can we do? A bunch of landmarks around here.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around someday.
Union Square Park. Oh, jeez.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius. Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
ESU.
Ooh, love that shot.
I'm so glad we can take pictures while in the air. That's so cool. Damn it. Damn fire escapes getting in my way. Oh, there's a backpack outside. Shoot. I hope we get to do more science. I actually really like this. It's a lot of fun.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Oh man. That sucks. I mean, we had just made the arm. We had the prosthetic arm worked. And then it's like, here comes Norman Osborn. Hey, I'm shutting you down.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Oh yeah, backpack. Oh. Come on. Is it under there?
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Classic web shooter.
My Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
How many skill points do I have? I don't think I have any. No. Discharges amplified EMP build up to stun enemies and disable weapons. All right. What's this? We have 2 more landmarks to take care of in this area. I'm gonna go do that. I want to see if anything happens.
Masked up peace.
cool window, but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place.
All right. So I think this area kind of maxed out as of right now. There's still a lot of locked things. All right.
All units, 1010 narcotics sale reported in progress. Location is south of Houston.
Spider-Man PI. That's a nice picture of the city.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband, Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on. Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him. That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I?
Bad angle.
If
Need to get it straight on.
My life's over.
Give me the plans and it won't.
Got it.
Very nice. Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this. And I leaked the photo.
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
I really hope that she doesn't notice us following her. I mean, how often does it...
Another victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Took you long enough.
Yes. As soon as he saw the photo, he
Perfect
fell in
shot.
line.
Rodrigo always was a sucker. Boss will be happy. Let's see the plans. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. Don't want to keep the boss waiting. Tonight's gonna be our biggest score yet.
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Oh, great. Oh, let's get some altitude.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Well, this is weird.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Right, we're going a little bit too fast.
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out. He's heading for that office building.
Do I follow him in there, or do I just wait?
I got the plans, boss.
Good. Review the schedule of the month. I put our hires on the whiteboard. Mark their positions on the map.
In the drive, he's practically a kid.
My brother's kid.
On.
Can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our safecracker. All right. Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move. I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car. I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Well, that was a interesting side mission there. I actually got to do some investigating and stopped a I think we stopped the heist. All right. How close are we to do this? Not that close. There are some backpacks around here.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts, but it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats boiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Spider-Man Killer. I've received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man, yes they exist, over my editorials calling him a threat or a menace. Well, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. I have a new descriptive for Spider-Man Killer. Because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic police officer Alvaro Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Don't misunderstand. I realize it was the psychopathic criminal Max Dillon, who the media calls Electro, that murdered these 5 individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his misbegotten life for his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras, as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dillon might have escaped with millions of dollars in cash, but money can be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dillon would have killed even more of the bank's patrons in had Spider-Man not intervened. But how do we know that? The police didn't go charging in. Spider-Man did. Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he a licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know because we don't know who he is. What do we know? That Alvaro Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight, or ever again. Yeah. Alright, Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to this backpack, and then we'll kind of loop around here.
Progress. Nearest unit approach with caution. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Gonna guess these guys aren't trading big.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
You don't know who you're gonna regret that! Get out of
I really like it when I make them shoot their own guy.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. Police are on their way. And so am I.
What do you look like?
looking good, Spidey.
That's a keeper.
Bogwell's Gym.
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
You know, I think my parents had this cell phone. Is it a Nokia? It looks like it. I think we had like Snake on there, that old-timey video game. Like the very, I don't know if it's the first, but I remember playing Snake on a cell phone that looked a lot like that as a kid. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 13. Yeah, pretty sure it was like 7th grade. And I don't really use cell phones that often. I forgot I didn't want to go over there.
Nice.
Madison Square Garden. Huh.
We've got a 1010 narcotics still in progress. Need a local unit on scene. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Aw.
Great. Forgot how much I love photography.
There should be one a couple blocks over here.
Need backup for a vehicle pursuit in progress. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Perfect.
Josie's Bar. Shit. That didn't work. I was hoping to like get onto the car like this, but it just didn't work.
Here's your stuff.
Look at that.
For criminals,
I
these
got
guys
shot
have an impressive
once.
Social circle.
Oops.
Nothing like a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his toes.
I would have gotten that 100% completed if I didn't get shot once. That sucks. Right. Where's this last backpack? Oh, it's way up here. Well, it's a good day for a run.
Robbery in progress. Suspects are armed. Approach with caution. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Took a bullet
Physics
from the
book.
cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
Oh, yeah. Did that go all the way through? It did. Huh, not that bulletproof. Particle physics and quantum field theory. Yeah, I bet you this book probably costs like at least 250 bucks. Probably more. Probably like 500 or something. Freaking textbooks are expensive, you know?
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah James.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
A minute. Oh, here it is. Yeah, textbooks are just really expensive, especially if you buy them from the school. Like, I had to buy a book, and I could have rented it from the bookstore for like 60 bucks. I could have bought a new copy for like 100 bucks. But then I'm like, you know, I'll just look for it on Amazon. I found a used copy that was in really good condition, actually, and I got it for 15 bucks. It's like, what the hell? It's so weird. And you know, when you buy used, you it's kind of risky just because it might not be in the best condition. But the one I got, it was like, it looked pretty new. The only problem was like the bottom of the binding. It was kind of torn a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty darn close to looking like a new book.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
I wasn't gonna buy nothing. Hey guys, you got prescriptions for this stuff?
Fighting all of us.
There we go.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
All
Police are on
right.
their way, and so am I.
I need to find this book, or this backpack. Oh, there it is. Wait, is it on the other side of this? Ah, okay. Cracked lens.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
So it is actually a lens. Yeah, that would be pretty scary. Have your lens break. Get glass in your eye.
Beautiful.
Alright.
An armed mugging was just reported. Need a unit on scene. Officers needed on scene in Roseville.
Let's take a look at some upgrades. See if we can get any skills. Alright. I think I'm gonna just save up for this one. So unfortunately we're not there just yet. I also need to learn to not spam so much, because you do get rewarded if you time your hits correctly. So that's something I need to make sure I can do. Spider Bro. Calls into Spider Bro to temporarily aid in combat. Oh, that's... Oh, I love that name. That's great. But you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Because I've been going for over 4 hours now, and I think this is a pretty good spot to end. I also got an airplane flying over, so that's great. Oh no, there's a backpack. I'm gonna go grab this. Because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about it. Yeah, so far this game is, like, it's awesome. I love this. The combat feels great. I just need to practice so that I could get better at it. I'm starting to get the hang of it. The movement feels great as well. I mean, I really like... I just like the way this game feels. Vulture Jammer.
Jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Huh. Kind of looks like a stud finder. A little bit. I don't know. I don't know if he, like, kind of took some sort of technology that already exists and kind of modified it, or if he made this completely on his own. I don't know. But yeah, so far the combat is feeling like really, really awesome. I really enjoyed the Batman Arkham series, and the combat in this game feels very familiar because of that, so I'm really happy about that. The movement actually feels really good, which I was kind of concerned about because, you know, Spider-Man is a pretty agile person with a lot of wall running and web slinging and all that stuff. So I wasn't sure how well they would make the movement feel, but I'm pretty sure these are the developers who made Infamous, and from the hour of gameplay I had from that, the movement in that game felt really nice, actually. I was playing and, like, you know, doing all the jumping around and stuff, and I was like, oh, this feels really nice. And I could feel that this game does feel similar. So the movement feels good. The combat, the story's pretty interesting so far. I do like that we get to go between Spider-Man and Peter Parker. You know, Spider-Man, we get to do all the fighting and sneaking around and doing all this, all the web slinging and all that. Then as Peter Parker, we get to do some little mini games where, you know, we have to fix some sort of gadget or, you know, do some science stuff, which is actually really cool. Some puzzle solving.
Should go take a look at that research.
And we even got to play as MJ, which I wasn't expecting, so that was a neat surprise. I wonder if we're gonna be able to play as any of the other characters in this game. Like, maybe when we meet Harry, maybe we'll play as Harry. I don't know. But we'll see. So far, I really like the game. I also kind of like listening to this guy ramble.
We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crimes.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Oh my god. Dude, this is great. I love listening to him just yell about everything in Spider-Man. It's this game is really good. And I think that's Bryan Cranston, but I could be wrong. It sounds like Bryan Cranston to me. I'm gonna have to look that up. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break here. But so far, I'm really enjoying this game, and I hopefully I'll be back to playing this very soon. But now I'm gonna take a break, and when we come back next time, we will go ahead and head over to there and see what we have to do. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll talk to you all later.